I'm gonna start by saying that you need to watch the video I'm talking about first. Like this isn't like yeah, you can skip over it, but if you really want like other things, I'll try to remember to put the link in the description. Anyways, Metamorphoses hit me hard. I cried a bit after watching it on my phone in my bedroom. I am crying reading the script right now, which isn't on the script. Well, like, not as much crying. So, I'm just gonna say it's a little rough. The world of this story is full of anthropomorphic animals, and some people know these kinds of characters as furries. That includes me. We're introduced to our main character, who is a fox with a hoodie and is just collecting rocks. He's putting them in a bucket. There's a ladybug on one, but he makes sure not to hurt the ladybug. His mom comes over and tells him there's kids over there and he should play with them. He ignores and gets his bucket taken. He doesn't say anything throughout the story. I don't know if he can speak. I honestly doubt he can, but talk about that later. Just screams and cries. Some cool kids call him weird. I put cool kids in quotations because they kind of suck, honestly. Like, they don't know what this kid's going through. His mom returns the bucket and takes him back home. At dinner, he's struggling to hold a spoon, and his mom helps him again. And he struggles to use it to eat, and through this, his dad keeps saying his mom should stop babying him, and he should do things on his own. And his mom keeps saying to just be patient, he's just late to learning. He is, but he's 7 and can't hold a spoon, and I know some kids are like that. He's also still in that hoodie. He goes upstairs to bed right after dinner and removes a mask. He's human. Doesn't have any pointy ears, like if you might have noticed with the hoodie. Because he's not a fox like his parents. And, the next day, his mom takes him on a walk outside, going to somewhere. He's wearing the mask and he breaks free from her hand holding and runs away upset. Can't remember exactly why he's upset, but like this is just like me talking about it after one viewing, talking about my thoughts on it. Falls into a hole, and I don't know if that actually happened. I don't think he actually fell into a hole. But what happens next definitely didn't happen, and it's an embodiment of how he feels. He feels more like an animal than the others. This sequence is probably how the story got its name, and he can't communicate, which I think is definitely true even outside of this, and most people look down on him. The cool kids throw rocks at him. He can't reassure his sobbing mom. It cuts back to reality, and someone yells about finding him. This is why I don't think he fell in the hole. Actually, in actuality, he's on the ground, just passed out. His mom runs up and hugs him, scared but glad he ended up okay. His mask is on the ground, broken, so he appears how he is human. He returns home, and after an unspecified period of time, he's collecting rocks again, but not at the park like he was at the start, and still no mask. He didn't get a new one, and I'll explain why. I think that is in a minute. I think he's even more isolated, but the gate in the backyard swings open, and his mom comes in with another woman, this one a rabbit who has her child as well. Her daughter, who is soon to be shown to also be human and wearing a mask, she hands him a rock. Seems like they both like collecting rocks, but that's just a basic summary, but there's a lot more to this. I believe that this is trying to show autism in a way that's easier to understand, and the kids that most likely have autism are shown as humans, while everyone else is shown as animals, which, as the commenter said, is probably because autistic people are people first. Whichever they portray these kids as, the message is still the same in the end, but the short film is just a whole lot of emotions for me. Like, I think he didn't put his mask back on because, well, maybe it's better understood that he's different. But it's a whole lot of emotions for me. So because the portrayal of autism is actually like so really, real. Not exactly for me, like, not exactly for how I am, like, not accurate to how I am, but, like, I'm not the only case, like, it's different for a lot of people. I'm closer to being what people call normal, and it makes me feel kind of gross saying that. Not... This kid struggles to even hold silverware, which tells me a lot. The cool kids, which aren't even that cool, and the dad, despise them because I've been looked down upon for having autism. That's all I really have to say. Still, my usual lore is back next Saturday. See you all. I almost misread it as Sunday.